Yo, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? My name is Mo Fame. Welcome to Battle of the SEXES episode 2. I'll start on my far right. You have to introduce yourself to us, even though I know you already, but it's important that you do.
I forgot my name for you. Okay, my name is Fadaka.
Fadaka, thank you for joining us today.
Hi, I'm Jacinta.
Jacinta, nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lola. I'm a YouTuber and I'm also an esthetician. I run a beauty clinic here in Benin City, Port Phillip Beauty Clinic.
Thankfully, she didn't take a breather for that one.
Hi, I'm Debbie.
Hi, I'm Nikita.
I'm Kalu by name, call me K. I'm a farmer and aspiring billionaire.
Great. Nice to hear. Sounds good.
Call me Odi Baby.
Hey, Odi baby.
That's my name.
That's so wrong. So wrong. That's so wrong. It wasn't supposed to come from you.
Say my name.
Odi baby. Dennis is the name. I'm a nude model and a porn star.
Oh wow, I didn't know that part of you.
I said this.
I thought you were jobless.
Well,
But now you have said
It makes sense now.
All right, my name is Luda. I'm a wicked boy.
My name is Usaze, so you can call me Sazi.
Sassy.
My name is Clark. That's what we get for free.
So without wasting time, we'll get into the conversation proper. But before we do, I'd like you to part with your phones. I don't know how difficult that would be, but I'd like
Extremely.
to have your phones. I
Shouldn't
don't,
be.
it's not difficult, but sometimes it's it's a problem when you have your phones and you're just trying to figure out shit. So if
It makes no difference. I have no network either ways.
You're using a work phone. So,
Work network.
okay. So yeah. Thank you, man. So just drop your phone.
Please don't put anything on my phone.
Great.
Sammy, please don't
Was
let
that the
them
line you
put
wanted to
screens
drop?
on my phone.
You wouldn't know anything about lines.
That's how students go.
Never drawn one. Never said one.
It's Sammy. Sammy.
Never walked on one.
Never walked on
Carry my
one.
phone, come on. Thank you.
You are.
So yeah, this is the part where we get to ask the really fundamental questions as it relates to guys and girls. How would you react, or would you accept that your partner or somebody that you are intending to date gets a gift from the opposite gender all the time? Like, if you're a girl, your man or your potential man gets a gift from a girl all the time. Not even when it's its birthday or anything, but regular gifts. And if you're a guy, how would you react? What would you do? Or is it proper? Is it okay by you when your girl gets gifts from a random, quote unquote, a random man all the time? I'd like to start with Odiase, being that it was the star boy of the episode 1. So Odiase, what do you think?
So everything boils down to clarity. If I have a girl now and she keeps on receiving gifts from the opposite sex, a guy, I have to know in detail who that person is. You understand? You cannot just tell me, this guy brought cake for you, and writes happy birthday, this, that, or whatever, a gift, and the next birthday the same thing happens. I need to know this person. If you cannot tell me who this person is, then you need to stop. You need to tell the person that, see, my boyfriend or my man is not okay with this.
So when you say details, what do you mean? You want to know
Yeah,
the
so
person?
when I say details, I mean I be guy man.
So what sort of details? are you looking
That the details I'm asking for is I need to know the person to an extent. You understand?
To what extent?
It's possible I may want to see you as a man. If you say you
And have a chat.
yeah,
with the
if you say you're my girlfriend, friend, I may want to say in fact, to be honest, I would not even want that kind of relationship. But if now relationship where I don't already jam, as in I came into the relationship and she said she had a male friend and everything, I don't want to change everything about her and say, okay, no, you need to cut this person off and everything. I need to know this guy in depth. Even with that one said, I look the guy 50-50. You understand? I'm not still at peace.
So if I get you correctly, you're saying if it's a potential girlfriend,
yeah,
then you just step back. when you see the gifts and everything, you step back. But once if you are in it already and the gifts start coming, you want to know the guy who's responsible for
it. So come again. You say if it's a girlfriend.
If it's a potential girl, if that girl where you the child, you will just rest when you see all of the gifts.
Of course.
But if that's something where you don't do inside, you would just like to know the guy.
Of course.
Maybe have a chat with the guy.
Yeah, I want to know the guy real deep so that I'll know that if I can
does that change anything though?
Yeah, it does.
I don't think so.
Does that change anything?
No, to me it does.
Sassy, does that change anything?
No,
Let me hear from you. Does that change anything?
I don't think so. For me,
Sorry.
like I said, if it is a potential, if I don't eat anything yet, it's a red flag. So at that point, I don't want to know the guy. I want to know the guy from my girl. I don't want to meet the guy personally. But if I'm in this relationship already, and this thing keeps happening, my dear girlfriend, sit down and talk to me. Who is this guy? Everything is on the girl. I don't know this guy from Adam. The guy is a stranger in this question. So tell me why this guy has so much access to you and he's sending you gifts randomly. I do not need to know him now. That's not personally. This is on my girlfriend and she has to make it because she is the one the guy is the one that's a stranger. But if, like I said, if I met the guy as a friend, I already knew this is my best friend. I think the guy should use the sense to me. Just even if he wants to do that, he'll still use his brain.
I can see Luda. Hold on, just I can see Luda laughing. So Luda, isn't this cancelling the possibility of having a male friend when a man's in a relationship with you? Because I just from what I deduce from waiting at the talk, doesn't like say, I want not get my girl if they get friend, maybe guy, maybe they closer and well enough to the send and gifts even when they're in a relationship. Luda, what do you think?
Okay, well for me it depends. So in a situation where I'm broke, in a situation where I'm broke, I might consider those gifts to just be coming in because of the benefits.
Let it come from somewhere.
Because of the benefits. But in a situation where I can afford everything that the guy is gifting this girl, I won't be comfortable with that because the truth about the matter is, like you were saying, if we want to find out more information, women lie, men lie. You cannot believe what she's telling you. So you cannot say that you would be believing or you ask and sit and talk to her because they don't use gifts, they call it my baby.
Of course. So if I was I want to jump in on this. You understand? So this is not saying that the girl will tell me the truth 100% and everything. I just want to look the guy in the eye. You be my girlfriend. No, not be beat. Look the two of them in the eye so that when I catch, I will not say, you be devil. Or you to be all this thing like this. After I just sit down, I say, this is my friend and everything. You understand? So that's my own MO. You understand? It's not, that's the way I operate.
Okay, alright, fair enough. So I've come to Bumi now. Do you have a male bestie?
No, I don't.
You don't? Have you ever had one?
Yeah, at some point.
Were you in a relationship where you had one?
No, I wasn't.
It wasn't. So what's your thoughts on, a guy gifting you and everything when you're in a relationship with another guy?
A guy gifting me when I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, like gifting you constantly.
I think that's unacceptable, actually.
Would you accept the gifts?
I'll have to make him stop. I would not accept the gifts. No, personally, I would not.
But there are people who think that it's easier said than done, especially if you factor in the possibility of your man not being capable as much as that other guy that your friend is.
It depends on where we are at. If it's someone I'm just dating, we're not in an actual relationship.
So
I'm gonna collect my gifts. But
okay, so
I'm
hold on with me. So there is dating and then there is an actual relationship.
Yes, there is.
So dating doesn't always translate to an actual relationship.
Dating is the phase before you get into a relationship.
Oh, okay. So when you get to a relationship, you are no longer dating, you are now in a relationship.
You're now in a relationship, but you also need to date in your relationship. Date your partner.
Okay. So dating exists during the relationship still.
Still, yes.
I just feel like that's a contradiction. Oh, it's okay.
So like I said, it depends on where we are at that stage. If we're dating, if we're just dating means getting to know the person you're trying to get into a relationship with. So there's no commitment. I can date multiple people But
At the same time.
we are not doing relationship things. We are just getting to know each other, trying to know if I can be committed to you. And at that point, if I'm trying to get to know different people before getting into a relationship, I can accept gifts from whomever I want to accept because I'm not committed to anybody. But then when we're in a relationship, that's a different ball game. That is commitment. That means this person is your person. So you can't be playing elsewhere, you can't be getting gifts elsewhere, and you can't be doing relationship
Like
things with
just
someone
set
else.
boundaries and everything.
You have to set your boundaries because you are committed.
So are you in a relationship currently?
Currently, no, I'm single.
Oh, okay, sounds nice. Me for a couple of people here. Fadaka, you heard her. Do you consent
To what?
to what she said?
Dating or
What
being-
Bumi said? Yeah.
Nah, I don't totally agree with that.
Let's hear your
To me, for me, dating is we're doing the thing. We're dating. We're in a relationship. It's the same. That's what it is. I don't see dating as me like I don't understand.
Like,
well,
dating is a
her-
level before the relationship.
it's not a level. It's a relationship. For me to tell you I am dating this person, that's my boyfriend. That's my man. So I don't understand.
So are you open to your man accepting?
Fuck no,
gifts?
I'm not having
Fadaka,
that.
if I'm dating you, you're not my man in the beginning. I'm not your man. Sorry. If I'm dating you in the beginning, I'm not your man first though.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, when we start dating, we don't have ourselves.
The question
No, that doesn't work for me.
Hold on, please.
If I agree to date you, it means we're doing the do's and we're in a relationship.
No,
That
forget
is
about
dating.
sex.
You are not.
No, we might be having sex,
No,
but we're
hold
not
on.
started dating. No.
So I
Wait,
think
no,
it's our perspective.
that is
What
my
dating
own.
is
That is
relationship
my exactly. So I can't say I'm dating somebody, but I don't know how she put it, but that's not my own pattern. My own is different. I know if I'm dating you, you are mine
And you're
and I'm
owning
yours.
it, right?
Exactly. So, but if someone else is bringing gifts for you, don't worry, I'm not having it too. You can't even discuss it because I don't understand what are you having gifts for? Like when it's not your birthday. I mean,
No. If on occasions when it's the
No, he said when it's not.
No,
He said
no.
when it's not his birthday. Like
Regardless of the weather, whether it's his
like
birthday
just
or
gifting
like,
your.
you know,
Why
just-
would you be
no,
gifting my
no,
man
no,
stuffs? I don't
Malaka.
understand. What does
Malaka.
he, what is he lacking?
What Bomi said there, I actually agree with what I she said. actually agree with Because what I see girls these days, they will enter a relationship, after 2 weeks, they'll say, man, don't mind that guy, we just broke up. Can you be in a relationship?
That's
for 2
you
weeks?
dated the guy.
It's possible. You have been in a relationship for a day.
You
You
dated.
have dated
I
the
think
guy.
we have our
No, I don't-
perspective
Isn't
wrong
Yes.
on what
Because dating
dating
is
and relationship.
Also,
Time is a factor. Time is a factor.
I think we need to be very
People can be married for
explicit
2
here.
days.
Kalu, I see you raising your hand. I think we need to be very explicit. First of all, let's try to determine what dating is. Because there are people with the school of thought that dating is as soon as I accept that you are my boyfriend
And I'm your
and
girlfriend.
I'm your girlfriend, dating starts, right? Well, from Bumi's take, we can accept that you're my boyfriend and girlfriend, but we're open to some other things, and we have people that we're seeing until it becomes a relationship. For Bumi, she feels like dating is a stepping stone to a relationship. What's your take? Dennis, I'll come to you. I'll come to you, Dennis. Just hold on a second.
Okay, for me, I think this knowledge in itself, it's relative. There should be another word for that next step,
Yes.
not differentiating
Dating from relationship.
If I'm dating you,
In a relationship with that
I'm in a
person.
relationship with you, I'm trying to know you. I'm trying to know.
So
your-
dating is where the relationship starts.
So there should be
I-
another word for that time where we become so committed. I don't know that word. I can't give that word.
Serious
right now.
relationship.
That's a relationship.
Dating is getting to know somebody. You are collecting data. You are collecting information.
So
You
people
want to
sound
know
like-
if you
For
can
me,
be
sounds
with
like
that
dating was
person.
called from data. They are collecting
That
data.
is exactly what it is.
So
It
what
is data. You're trying to get to know
Actually,
somebody.
data.
There is
What
no
word?
like someone says that is
Yeah,
the
friends.
definition
No
of
thing.
dating.
No, there's always a
Hey,
thing.
I agree with that.
Dating
Dating
Dating is data now.
It's
like-
You understand
You
what-
want to know you can be with
You are
that
trying to
person.
get to
So
know
are you,
this person.
or just are you explicitly saying that dating is not relationship?
Of
It
course.
is not.
I think
Of course.
it depends on how you understand it.
Can I ask a question?
Hold on.
Oh,
So
God.
it depends on how you understand and define it, right? Why I agree with her is this. I can meet someone that looks cute or whatever I define. Can I have a drink with you tomorrow? That's a date. I'm just going on a date with her.
That's not
But we're not
dating.
in a relationship.
That's not
Oh,
dating.
that's why I said the understanding is how you
Yeah,
define it
yeah,
before
yeah,
matters,
yeah.
right? So, like she said, two things can be true. That I'm in a relationship with you.
Independent of each other.
Exactly.
Mm.
I can actually say, oh, we are dating. That's what she said, even in a relationship.
You date still.
That's
You
why I
date
want
still.
to
Just,
comment.
just
But in
for
one meeting, I can go out with
yeah, for,
3 different
for,
girls,
for,
and I'm not sure
for
who I'm in a
clarity
relationship
purpose, right? For clarity purpose, when you take someone out, a guy takes a girl out, or a girl takes a, that's a date. It's not directly proportional to dating.
Exactly.
A date is you getting to know the person well enough to start dating. That's what I see. Hold on a second.
I think the word she's looking for, or I don't know. There's this such thing we call potential boyfriends. You can be in a relationship with somebody, and then someone is also in the corner liking you and stuff, and then you're seeing reasons why, like, why can't I go out with this guy? Because maybe my guy is fucking up. Those potential boyfriends, potential relationships. But I can't say I'm dating that person because he's in the corner. That's not. I'm dating my guy.
Meanwhile, you're getting to know each other.
Do you understand? I'm getting to know you, but we're not dating. You can't say that. You can. I'll just tag you as potential boyfriend. Well, I'm dating
and you can
my
go out
man.
on dates even, but you're
Hidden
not
dates,
dating.
yeah, but we are not
I'm
dating.
sorry, but what you're trying to say is like there is A and there is B, but somehow there is something in between.
No.
It is two things. You are dating or there's a relationship. It's either I'm not committed to you or I'm not committed
So
to
are you saying that?
And when you're dating, you can date multiple people. When I'm dating you, it
Okay,
doesn't
that's a
mean
different
that
topic.
So it does seem like we're
Relationship.
veering off the
Yeah,
core.
yes, that's a
But
different
this is quite
topic.
interesting. The take that I am hearing now, because I don't think I've heard it
think
like
later
this
I'll
before.
something.
Yes, I'll come to you. Bumi is saying dating is not relationship, but relationship involves dating, right? If I get you,
Yes,
sorry.
correct.
Okay, so would stick with that, and I respect your opinion. Nate, I want to say something.
I kind of partially agree with her because I feel what she's trying to say that people are not understanding. Okay, I feel like the word dating, first of all, comes from like the collection of data. Do you understand? Like you are getting to collecting data. Okay, I'm kind of like a data analyst. So collecting data is like collecting information about this person, getting to know about this thing. Do you understand? When you go and study a particular course in school, you are kind of collecting data about that thing. So I feel what she's trying to say is that dating stage is like collecting data from like different people. Like, okay, this is what this person likes, this is what this person likes. Then when you get into the relationship, she said still date in your relationship. You can get married to somebody and you can find out that your wife likes to use wipes instead of tissue when she wheezes. You can just find that out when you guys get married. So you guys are still like dating in the marriage, like you're still collecting more data about this person. So back to the main topic about collecting your significant other, collecting
Or your potential significant other.
I feel like if you guys have not defined your relationship, it's none of your business if that person
So you don't see that as a red flag?
I don't, because me as a girl, I won't lie. Even when I'm not dating somebody, people send me gifts. Do you understand? So you cannot say, oh, people send Nehita gifts, so I cannot date Nehita because people send her gifts. Do you understand?
Wow.
I feel like it depends on the person that wants to, like, you want to date. Everybody have different preferences.
So would you be okay, Nehita, if your man...
If our relationship is not defined?
No, we're talking about... No, there is no ifs or buts here. We're talking
But
about
if
a defined
it's
relationship.
defined and people keep sending you gifts, definitely I will have to ask you, like, guy, how far?
So what would
What's
the
up?
question do for you?
I'll have to know, like, if I'm comfortable with it, fine. But if I'm not, I'll tell him I'm not comfortable with this.
So
What about you?
So you
So
have to
exactly. Do
What
you think
about
your
you,
man?
Captain
Do you think
Goofy?
your man would be doing too much if he's uncomfortable with you
if he's
receiving
not
gifts?
comfortable? I have been in a relationship where people still send me gifts and my man was not comfortable with it, and
Did
he
you have
told
them to
me,
stop?
yes, I did,
Oh, and
because
and you
at
broke
that
up still.
point you have to, yes, we did.
Jacinta is nodding negative.
I'm not having it at all. Bro, we just said dating is collecting information. My aspect of information is sex as well, because I can't.
Like knowing
Sex
how
is a
much-
big
love
deal
you.
for me in a relationship,
I
because
love you.
if you can't fuck, we can't last. It won't work. It
Grandma!
won't work.
Grandma!
It won't work.
Who are you?
You know, dating
Grandma!
preferences.
Who are you?
I'm the type of girl that I don't mind fucking on the first date because I
Same
want
here.
to know what I'm dealing with.
You
Like,
know
can
what
you
time it
carry
is.
me?
You know
Can you
what
handle
time
me?
it is.
I don't give a fuck if I'm wasting body. I want to know what I like. I like what I like.
Oh,
I like what I like.
you see all my life.
That's just I like what I like.
Jacinta, I owe you a drink.
So if you're
I'll hold you on
the
that.
data analyst,
Alright.
that is also part of collecting data.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's also
It's
part of
information.
dating.
Yeah.
That's why I said
The most important one.
So
everybody has
it's basically what works for anybody right now.
Chief boss and
Who is not wasting time?
Wasting time. I'll not be funny because I already catch
Yes.
you.
So right now, you are selecting data you want to collect.
Yes.
That's what
Yes,
that's
you're
what you're saying.
selecting.
Selectively collecting data.
Because you cannot
And
say
you cannot
you're collecting data and you're ignoring some information. It's wrong.
That's based on your preference. So
Which
you
is why I
cannot say
said that's why I said.
who wants to collect even more data is wrong.
That's why I said.
Let me
Let me
tell
ask you a
you,
question.
sex is
Does good
learned.
sex appeal to you if you won't get as in better guy? If the guy can knock, does it appeal to you?
It's a good thing.
So if you now collect data because you know they check sex, if you now collect data, you now
And then the sex
this
is
guy
whack. What
good.
happens?
Then you now
That's
fall, the sex is whack. What will you now do?
That is because sex is learned. The things you know how to do, you learnt it. So
Yeah.
if he's to please me,
Learn
he
from
will
where
learn
now?
what
God
I
give
need.
it and let him talk that.
He's out of
Hold on, guys, hold on now.
He will
Hold on. So,
learn. Because
guys,
not
guys,
all women like
hold
the
on,
same thing.
hold
You
on,
might know
Bumi.
how to knack,
Bumi,
but
hold
a
on.
lady prefers
Bumi,
to
hold
be
on. All right,
a finger.
and I've
So you have to
checked
learn how to do
responses.
that.
What if you like to be
Well,
just and get
do
the
that. What Bumi is saying that sex can be learned, right? And Kalu said nobody taught me how to fuck.
Nobody.
But there are
Not
some
even-
persons who need to learn too.
Hold on a second. Not even you watching
some
porn. You
who
didn't
can
learn anything from that.
I can tell you, I didn't. My first fuck, I was just.
But you would no because nobody
Yes,
taught
Kalu.
you.
I was
Because
just being Carlo. I was
Kalu,
being K.
exactly
K-
because nobody taught you, you wouldn't know if your first sex was whack or not. Because you wouldn't know what is the preference, what is the
no.
level.
I'm sorry.
So you wouldn't know.
Depending on the girl I fucked first. And this
So
girl
if the
died.
girl default first was also whack and she was learning on the job for the first time,
Even if
she
was
wouldn't
whack.
also be able to tell you.
Even if she
Yeah,
was
so
whack,
that's-
do you
that's-
Do you
no,
collect
hold on,
review? Do you
hold
get
on.
review?
I get reviews
You get
sometimes.
review.
Sometimes.
Like Aruba driver, I have 5 stars. I have 5 stars on my
But
tally.
that's by the way. Let's
Give
not
the
get.
best.
Let's
This is good.
You are saying you give the best, like give
A or nothing.
Moral lesson, always ask for review.
Okay.
There is this thing called love language.
Yes.
I've heard it over and over again.
Yes.
People have different definitions of love language. So I'm itching to ask what the general response or your general view on what love language is and should be. I would start with Debbie. Let's hear you.
Firstly, I'm a fairy tale princess.
Cinderella.
Princess that you are.
He was a princess, huh? Right.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I told my sister too.
Where's she now?
Let's hear you.
Trying to make a living like everybody else.
My love language is a guy who is should I use the word caring? I know how to show his emotions, but not too much though. And I don't really know how to define it.
You are in love, baby.
But I'm trying to pick the word exactly.
That's real love right there.
He got you good. He got you good.
Words of affirmation.
Words of
and quality
affirmation,
time.
yeah.
Yes, acts of okay, no, quality time.
Quality
Yeah.
time and words of affirmation.
Yes.
That's my love language.
My love language is attention.
That is quality time.
I don't want quality time. It's
I
too
don't
much.
Surprises.
Too much
I love
time.
surprises.
Nah.
Choke me with your
Fuck
love.
no.
Gifts, yeah.
You know the story now.
Gifts and sincerity.
No, now.
Words
Do
of
you think
affirmation.
this should be reciprocated?
Of course.
Yeah, sure. Because I give you big time. So I think the issue is always I don't receive.
So that's what I'm asking. Do you think it should be reciprocated in like manner, or manners with which your partner can show his love language?
Well, manner in which he can show his
So what
love
if that
language.
doesn't involve attention
Your love language.
or emotion or any of your love language
Then it
features?
can work.
Then you're done.
Yeah.
Clap. This is where you
That's
speak.
why I keep saying this thing. Love language is crap. Just a trendy word.
I think
Like, I have something to say. I really.
This generation, we're just using love trendy word. Love language.
Exactly.
It's giving.
It's giving.
Look, you don't have any love language. If I treat you right, you should love, like, you should know that I'm treating
Like
you
that's
right.
language.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, when you're in a relationship with somebody, you want to be treated right. Yes.
Treated right in what way? Giving me attention is not the same way of treating me right.
I really have something to say.
Hold on. Now, for you as a woman, yeah, no matter how much attention I give you, no matter how much I stay in the house with you, it's never enough.
Wait, I didn't say
what?
stay in the house with me.
Now, hold on. Staying in the house with you and looking at your face.
It could be traveling to Paris with her.
It's part of
Every other
attention.
weekend.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe when you're walking to the kitchen and you're trying to get something done and I'm spanking your butt and walking behind you, that's attention. All right. So what I'm asking right now is knowing that you're a woman, yeah, and then knowing that you're not going to satisfy whatever attention I give you, not 100%, doesn't mean I've not met your love language.
No, it doesn't mean you shouldn't try at all.
Try to give you what 100%.
Like the attention, just because you know you can't satisfy a lady by no matter the attention, then you feel like let me
so
not
what
try
what
at
you're
all.
honestly trying to say is that you want to see me try. Not like I'm going to give you 100%.
No, definitely you can't satisfy me, but at least I should see you try.
First of all, I think love language, or whatever they call it,
It's a trendy word.
is just the easiest excuse to end anything. I'm just telling you, see, every human being needs some kind of things. Attention is one of them. Maybe some more than the others.
Like basic stuff.
Exactly. So, love in itself is a language. This love language is just putting barriers and people. That is what love. If, for example, let's give a typical example in Nigeria now. You quote a good girl that went to school and turned back. A good girl turned back. You will see her love language change.
Yes.
From probably the love she gets from her dad, and then to go to gifts and acts of stuff. Act of stuff. I'm not a soldier. I don't understand. So, like you said, if I'm committed to you, the best I can do is make you happy, as in do the best I can.
Being a smart person, you
I'm
should
not
know commitment.
Exactly.
So what if the things that you term or that you think would make her happy or elevate her happiness level isn't what she wants?
There's some things that
That's why communication. Exactly. That's why communication. If it's this one, my love language.
Isn't that hard telling you I love
Yes, my love language is peace of mind.
I know.
Just let me rest.
Isn't that hard telling you I love language? And then so if you sit and have a communication about this is what I want, this is how I want to be loved, isn't that hard telling you?
That's when you're putting definitions into okay, what of the compromise and the sacrifice and all those other things.
Let me tell you something. Everyone has to be loved in a way they desire to be loved. We all don't love the same way. We all don't feel loved the same way. We all don't accept love the same way.
Well, isn't there a general Isn't there a general perspective or perception of how love should be? Like, well, hold on, I'm coming. Isn't there some attributes, some characteristics of love? Like, I mean, even the Bible itself said love is patience, love is perseverance, love is long suffering, love does not lie, love is this. So isn't there like a basis on which you would know that this person and I were in love? And then in order to continue to maintain the love and in order to continue to build the love, then we'd have to part with some things. Some things we have to give. Like my relationship with this person, this is what I don't like, and this is what this person, basically meeting each other halfway.
Yeah.
Or something.
Right now we are talking about love languages. So we are talking about how your partner wants to be loved.
That's what I'm saying.
Desires to be loved.
Yeah.
So there are 5 basic love languages. I think we all are supposed to know that. I don't know them like completely. I'm going to talk to them right now.
I could read that for you.
Acts of service,
Quality time.
Words of affirmation.
And Carlo, who institutionalized it? Like, who made it a global?
A human being.
Like, who said it must be globally accepted?
I'm convinced
Like,
to agree that
convinced
okay, yeah, what you said is true.
Like, it's accurate. That's what I'm asking.
Like my love language is
I am a science student.
I am a science student.
And Luda can attest to this. They are what they call laws, principles, theories, and whatever.
True.
Now, this love language stuff was actually written by I have the book at home. I am fucked right now. I can't remember who that person is. I have the book. If you want, I can give you a copy.
It's okay.
Now, so whosoever that person is,
must have studied human behaviors over time
Yeah,
I respect
and must have come up with these 5 love languages. Now, the fact that he stated those 5 different languages does not mean there won't be subs, but he generalized it into those acts of service and so. And now, my dad used to say something: you don't love people the way you want to love them. You love people the way they want to be loved. So if my love language is quality time, my sister, give it to me. If my love language is
what's your idea of a quality time?
Quality time could be anything. My quality times could be, like, for me, just be in the house with me, like just me and you, talk about things, future, now, past, wherever. Some people's quality time could be, let's go to Paris, let's go to Germany, let's go to wherever.
So and if your partner, I'm asking because we're headed somewhere with this. If your partner is not able to meet up with that time,
Just how you want.
maybe just how you want, maybe due to circumstances beyond her.
That's where compromise
Hold on, sir. So I'm coming. So once you have compromised, it means it's no longer your love language. It means you're veered off.
That doesn't mean
Which means
before that person becomes your partner. That's where dating comes in. So what were you doing during the process of dating? If you are not collecting those information, you cannot tell me you like quality time and I like acts of service. Like me, probably even if I have a car, I just like the fact that you call me, oh babe, I'll take you to work and I'll come and pick you later. To you, it may just be random, but to me, you probably made my day. Do you understand? To you, it may just be, okay, maybe you are walking or you are doing Netflix and I just come and sit close to you and put my leg on your body or enter your shirt.
And for some people, don't just
touch them. Do you understand? So you cannot tell me if we're going to be in a relationship because you like me snuggling into your hoodie and doing Netflix with you. That's how it must be. Do you understand? I may do that to please you, but it may not be my way. So I may not want you to snuggle with me, but I may want to just come home to the fact that you've made dinner. Or I may just go to work and open my bag and say a little note like, do you know you look pretty this morning?
Made dinner.
Do you understand?
Mo, can I say something?
Hold on. Jessica has been itching to say something.
As it says.
Yeah.
The thing is, I feel like human beings evolve over time. Change is constant in life. And I feel like as a human being, 2 human beings in a relationship, both of you evolve over time. I believe in love languages, no doubt, but I feel like just as your relationship evolves, your love languages, yes, it evolves with you. It's not every time. Let's say, for example, I love acts of services or I like quality time, like we're all saying. Yes, but there are some times that I need my space as well.
Definitely.
I love quality time, but baby, not now. Like, I don't want to talk to you right now. It's the same way he might love gifts or he might like.
So if the partner falls out of love because of that, is it justified?
Like, it needs to follow of love if you don't.
No, it means that if you don't get your way, you can't function in life.
Somebody asks you why and you say, oh, my love language is
No, it means that if you can't function in life because yes, you can't get your way 100% of the time.
That's exactly what I'm
saying. Whatever you really say is your love language, somebody cannot meet you.
Yes.
As I said,
human beings are not perfect.
You understand? So please, if they can meet you halfway, if you cannot try to meet the person in the other half,
everything boils down because in a relationship, it's not just in a relationship, it's not just love that holds the relationship afloat. Love is just like what you sprinkle on it to make it look nice outside. Like if you just sprinkle it, understanding, trust, communication,
at a point,
like there are a lot of other factors.
Love is no longer enough.
It's not enough.
You actually do fall out of love with each other at a point.
Yes, and you still respect that person.
Exactly. No matter what, I think I will continue to admire that person and continue to like
It gets better.
That's where the respect comes in. Because if you respect your partner, no matter what that person does, even when you are frustrated, you still see that person like, this person has been with me for a while. There's no reason why I should throw all of that away just because I'm feeling irritated right now.
Like, it's good that you said that because I was just gonna ask the next question pertaining to what you said, but I'll hold on it and let Luda share his thoughts on
okay, so for me, what I was trying to say, the argument was actually going to my direction. For me, love is an illusion. So I don't think love language is a thing because there's actually no love language. You get. So the thing is, if you check it out, a girl might tell you, a guy that can spell me with money, I'm good. Now, the girl will see that guy that will spoil her with money. After a while, she will start complaining that this guy is not giving me attention. He's not always around that anything.
Yeah, that's true.
At the end, the guy will still give this girl attention. Or maybe luckily for her, that girl will still complain.
That the
So
attention is too
my
much.
point.
Yes.
When I'm driving to her, ladies are very stingy with their emotions. What they want. No, let me land. What they want is what they want. And they must make sure if they're not getting it, they will be giving you a hit. But men are not like that. Men do not give you hits when they're not getting what they want. The bottom line is this: there are conditions in this earth from government, stay in Nigeria, and everything. So if there was a love language, the love language for me when I was 19 has changed.
Yes.
It's not what it is now.
said that's
evolve.
Let me land. I've not landed.
There are just
So,
some things.
before
there are
now-
just some
before
things
now-
that will always remain
Debbie.
for me.
That's what
Like
I was
the
about to
basics.
say. It's not
Yes,
every
your basics.
basic.
If those things are not there, then it's no love.
Then it's not a relationship. It's not a relationship.
Love will carry all of these.
Like it encompasses everything. Like everything is inside.
Mo,
Full package.
when I was 19 years, let me land. When I was 19 years, my love language was if I feel just get with you, they cook better, nice child for me. I would just be happy. I would just marry this girl. My love language now is money. If a girl can be sending me money, I'll cry like I go meet my mama. I'm not joking.
But said something like that.
So now my love language now is
are
money.
stingy with your emotions. Is this something that you agree to?
Yes.
I feel
Yes.
guys are more stingy with their emotions.
No.
Like, guys don't want to look vulnerable.
No, that's not stingy with emotions. That's not
No,
stingy.
it's good they don't want to look vulnerable because most times when they look, yeah. But I get for me, I get irritated.
becomes a wimp to you.
That's not true.
so?
No, why I say that?
No.
I've
Not in any way. No.
One house, please.
Oh my goodness.
One house. Bumi, she just said that if a guy shows too much emotions, she becomes irritated. And this is not the first time I'm hearing it from girls.
Yeah, from
No lady would like a weak guy that is always
Yeah,
crying.
I'm saying this is not
because
the first
I've
time I'm
been-
hearing it. Do you consent to what she said?
It depends on where myself and the guy we are at in our situation.
Bumi,
So it depends on
Bumi,
the
are you being honest?
Let her finish.
Are you being honest?
Let her finish.
If we're just dating, if we're just getting to know each other,
based on your definition of dating.
right? I do not think it's very okay for a man to be emotional, because for you to even see a man that is emotional in the first place, that means that's a miracle.
Yes.
So that is someone you should be able to connect
I don't know
with.
who you guys have
That's
been
when see, there are some guys they are too
The moment
emotional.
that guy cries in front of you,
the
you
fact
will
that
never.
you don't
You
know the same way.
I'm not the guy because he cried.
But I say,
I swear to bless you. My God,
Tell
my God,
I don't
Me,
know.
I won't cry.
Yeah,
You
some
cry.
guys-
I call the guy to come out from work.
I'm sorry.
There are some guys, they are too emotional. I've dated a guy that he's always nagging about his problem. I'm okay with it. Talk to me sometimes about what you're going through. I'm okay. But you can't be talking to me about what you're going through and crying over basic stuff. Like, I know sometimes you get so hot about some things and you break down. And it's normal. We are all humans. But you can't be crying when like you're crying
That
like,
is 1 out of 1,000.
you understand?
Wait, I have a
I've been
question.
there.
Why do I keep meeting such men? Because they always cry.
Please hold on now.
I was in that relationship and I felt very irritated because you're crying, snots are coming out of your nose. Like,
My God just
I
died.
felt as though I was dating a child because in my head I was like, can this person actually protect me? I started looking at him more as a younger brother.
Oh,
because
fuck.
no, that's it. That's true.
I, Ivie,
Fadaka.
date
Of good life.
any Fadaka. I won't date a man. I won't. Okay, let me not say I won't date. I won't continue my relationship with a man that cries or is weak.
So
I'm a
what's the price
tough
of your
girl.
wedding year?
Don't cry on my wedding day. Why are you crying?
Well, on your wedding day.
On my wedding
I'm
day. No,
suspect
you'll be
that
high. Maybe it's
What's
high
the-
or something.